Hello and welcome to Studio 415.
On today's show, you'll get to hear why Carroll offers some foreign languages and not others.
You'll see the Charger spotlight shine down on freshman teacher Dawson Furnish.
And you'll get to hear one of Fort Wayne rock bands describe their journey.
All of that and more coming up next.
Do you want some cheese?
I'll take some cheese.
We can eat it?
And we came up from behind a video wall and the place erupted.
Makes it difficult to offer a course that we can't find a teacher for.
Welcome to Studio 415. I'm Sage Arnold.
And I'm Victor Wolf.
Carroll High School offers many different foreign languages to learn, each being unique in their own way.
Studio 415 reporter Jaden Householder joins us in the studio and provides insight on why certain languages are taught here at Carroll.
Thanks, Victor and Sage. I spoke with Carroll High School world language teachers about why the current languages are offered and how they impact students.
A very diverse world leads to many different languages being spoken abroad. Carroll takes some of these languages and turns them into classes that are offered to students all throughout high school. Some of these languages include Spanish, French, Japanese, and American Sign Language. With Spanish being the second most spoken language in the country, it is the most enrolled foreign language at the high school. Other languages offered don't see as much enrollment as Spanish because of limited staffing and limited budget. World Language Department Chair Darlene Lankenow says that without the available teachers, courses are more difficult to offer to students.
Due to enrollment in programming at the university level, there are less available teachers for other languages. So based on that, it makes it difficult to offer a course that we can't find a teacher for.
With Spanish seeing the most enrollment at Carroll, American Sign Language gets a lot of interest but is limited on offered classes because of few teachers. This puts the course on a rotating schedule, offering only 2 of the 3 levels each school year. Although there are only 2 teachers for the language, the class is still beneficial to students who take the course. American Sign Language teacher Nancy Scholes says that learning American Sign Language comes in handy when working in the city.
There is a decent-sized deaf community in Fort Wayne, being the second largest city in Indiana. We have a pretty decent sized deaf population, so that gives the opportunity for students who take ASL to actually use the language out in the workplace.
Although the department doesn't plan on adding any new languages in the future, the languages offered are all beneficial in their own ways.
With many diverse languages at Carroll, it is up to the students to pave their path for their own language journey. Para Estudio 415, yo soy Jaden Householder.
Downstate is a modern hard rock band that has earned many achievements.
These 5 guys from Fort Wayne have been making music for over a decade, and in my story, you'll get to hear about their new album and past successes. These 5 band members are impressing the rock music world with their underground talent. Darren Zach Call is the thumb of the band, leading in vocals. Clint Branister creates the beat on drums, while Sean Arata adds some bass and vocals. Isaiah Zwick and Justin Call are on guitar, making the melodies and rhythm. This band has been relevant in Fort Wayne since 2002. Although, in 2006, the band was recognized by producer Sahaj Tekatin. Tekatin enjoyed his experience with their music and helped the band progress. With their success, Downstate has become the best choice for national bands as a concert opener. They have toured with bands such as Rev Theory, Drowning Pool, Pop Evil, and more. An impressive success is the remix made by Snoop Dogg of their current most popular song, Kingdom. WWE wrestlers The Miz and Dolph Ziggler also used their songs I Came to Play and Here to Show the World as their walkout song, bringing many more fans in. Bass player Arata says the band's first arena show was his biggest accomplishment.
The last show that we played was right before the pandemic, and we played to an arena, which is something I've always wanted to do since I was born. That was an unreal moment when the curtain came up and I looked out and it was just a sea of people. I started laughing.
After many years of success, their top-rated song, Kingdom, reached the charts on Apple Music around the world. In the US, Kingdom reached second on the rock genre, and in the UK, Kingdom reached first. For 10 years, the band was on tour throughout America, and along their journey, they experienced and learned the true band life. Downstate slept in a van, learning how to park the car so the sun does not hit their face in the morning. They air-dried their clothes, making their jeans stale, and they did not have a big budget, so they would haggle for hotel rooms. With many accomplishments and goals achieved, this underground band is making their way to stardom. Band member Zach Call explains that after their success from 2022, the band plans to continue making music and putting out what the people enjoy.
I have thoughts for a long time, I think, so as long as they're good or good enough for my brother to keep working on them.
Downstate is releasing a new album in the near future. They're excited and happy to continue making music and look forward to building their community. As music has changed, they've had to adapt, but they explain that the bones are still the same. Whether looking for new music or wanting to listen to something different, check out Downstate Live or on a streaming platform. For Studio 415, I'm Sage Arnold. Studio 415 host William Jameson is revealing another teacher under the spotlight, but this time, Will also brought pocket cheese.
Freshman English teacher Dawson Furnish sits down with Will in this week's Charger Spotlight.
Welcome back to the Charger Spotlight, and on today's episode, we're interviewing your English teacher, Mr. Furnish, to ask him some questions about his personal life. Well, thank you, Mr. Furnish, for joining the Charger Spotlight. How are you doing today?
Swell, very swell.
All right. So, what's your favorite part about teaching at Carroll High School?
Ooh, honestly, I like the community. I like that the students in the hallway will just yell at you. I like that. I like being yelled at.
How many years have you been taking steroids?
I don't know. Ever since I could walk.
Yeah?
I mean, come on. You see that forearm?
I do. All right, so how many years have you been teaching?
This will be my second year.
What do you think happens when we die?
I think there's a candy road, and it takes you to Candy Island.
Okay.
And you just eat a bunch of candy.
So, how old are you?
I'm currently 24 years old.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning?
Ooh, I like to take my time, so it takes a good about hour and a half.
Oh, whoa, what are you doing in that hour and a half?
You know, I'm scrubbing myself, showering, and then I do my nice hair, brush my teeth, and then I get to play with my dogs a bit.
Are you a fan of James Corden?
Ooh, who is that?
The late night talk show host, James Corden.
Which one?
The late. I don't know. So, are you a flannel enthusiast?
I love flannels. It's a deep appreciation. It's just one day I was running through the woods and then it hit me.
Yeah.
And I was like, why am I not wearing a flannel? And then it just happened ever since. Yeah.
I found this website. It's called finallyfurnish@yahoo.com.
Finally.
What should students donate to you?
Okay, I just want to say, I don't think that's going to me.
It has your picture on it.
It has my picture on it?
Yeah.
I was not informed of this. Is it like?
It's like a picture of you and your wife, and it's like wedding stuff.
That was for our wedding.
You a fan of cheese?
Love cheese.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Do you want some cheese?
I'll take some cheese.
Are we gonna eat it?
I mean, I'll eat. You asked if I wanted cheese. I'm gonna eat cheese. Can I have cheese? Is this a false promise?
No, you can have the cheese.
Yeah, pocket cheese is the best cheese.
Yeah? You really gonna eat the pocket cheese?
I mean, yeah, little bites.
What's your meditation schedule?
Ooh, that's a good question. I'm not gonna lie. It's a morning and night thing. I'm currently at around my average is 5 minutes, but a good breath in, breath out, hold kind of meditation.
All right, Andrew Jameson, would you like to come in here and be our special guest today?
Remember when I tried to get your gamer tag in 7th grade, but you wouldn't give it to me because I was too young?
Yes, I do remember. I'm surprised you remember. And you said, I did make a promise where when you graduate, we will be friends on Discord.
Yes, we did. How often do you musty flick?
You what?
Musty flick?
I don't know what that is. Is it what did James Corden make this?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
You know what? I might not be a big fan of him now. Ah! That was very musty.
What?
This is how it always is?
What was that?
That's what it says.
Can you explain this photo?
Yeah, that's me and my wife. Her name's Chloe. And we're in a field.
Can you show us your Riz?
Did you know the origin of the slang word Riz? Charisma.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Furnish. Would you like to ask me anything before this is over?
Are you molding Andrew to follow in your footsteps?
If Andrew would like to do the Charger Spotlight, he could absolutely do it.
Interesting.
All right. Well, Mr. Furnish, thank you so much for joining the Charger Spotlight. Andrew,
You're my brother. I don't want to shake your hand.
You heard it here first. Mr. Furnish likes pocket cheese, and he forgot that he got married. For Studio 415, I'm William Jameson.
As the winter sports come to an end, the boys and girls basketball teams have wrapped up their seasons.
In my story, I got the chance to recap the girls' season and see how the boys' team did in sectionals. Carroll girls basketball, who has 11 sectional and 2 regional titles to their name, made it to the sectional championship where they were knocked out by Snyder High School by a score of 58-52. Girls basketball assistant coach Steve Driver talks about the season they had and how the team performed to their standards.
Is how we were able to defy expectations. A lot of people thought with the loss of players we've had in the last couple years that we wouldn't be as competitive, but our girls continue to work hard throughout the season.
The girls team finished this season with a record of 16-8 overall. They had a good season with multiple double-digit wins and a good effort in the sectional bracket. The girls basketball team continues to impress their fans as they had their 9th season in a row with more wins than losses. The girls team will miss their seniors, but they have a good class coming up along with a bright future.
Well, you have to replace 2 all-conference guards who had a lot of experience. We hope that the younger players who are coming back will work on their skills, get better.
The girls basketball team finished the season as sectional finalists. The boys team had high hopes to have a better record than last year, with Coach Abbott entering his 2nd season. The boys basketball team had a much better year as they are recovering from a 2-win season. The boys bounced back this year with a win percentage of .500. They have been led by many seniors. One of the seniors, Andrew Sinish, shares how this season is different, with it being his last year.
You really feel more pressure. Last year, I didn't feel as much. I knew we didn't play how we wanted to, but I felt like we had a redemption year the next year. This year, that doesn't come, so whatever happens, happens, and that's a little bit different.
The Chargers tried to take their success this season into the state tournament in an effort to win the state championship, the first for Carroll boys basketball. However, in an unexpected loss to Northside in the first game, eliminated Carroll and their state title chances. Head coach Ryan Abbott talks about the team's future and the goals they possess.
And just coming back, and we didn't make excuses for each other. We just got better, and not pointing the finger, and just coming together as a team. I think our team chemistry has been extraordinary this year, and hopefully the best is yet to come next week and even more.
The boys basketball team had many ups and downs this season, ultimately coming up short. For Studio 415, I'm Victor Wolf. Carroll High School students who are interested in running nonprofit projects might want to take a look at relatively new Youth Project, uniquely located in Northeast Indiana.
Studio 415 reporter Samuel Armstrong spent time with the founder to figure out how young adults can get involved.
Pave the Path was started by Jeff Roberts in 2019. Roberts, also the founder of another nonprofit, Forward, and a teacher, started the program because he saw that his students lacked their own identity. Roberts believes that a major principle of Pave the Path is to allow students to establish themselves.
So Pave the Path program is a chance for young people to be empowered to determine what their personal brand is and then connect that to leadership and entrepreneurial skills.
Roberts also wished to inspire students to leadership who don't typically show the ability to lead.
I developed a curriculum that really focuses on anybody. The goal isn't to have the same kids that are identified every time as a leader, but that moment of, I've never been a leader before.
The project started out small, with only 87 students from no more than 5 high schools, and grew exponentially over the next 5 years, with 900 students participating. The main goal of Pave the Path is to empower young adults, and the program implements this by allowing students to create their own projects and nonprofits and supporting them in doing so. Pave the Path member Stephanie Rodriguez believes that the program has helped her gain recognition.
They have always been open to trying to get me new opportunities, either that's promoting like what I've been doing out of Pave the Path, just supporting my dreams.
Rodriguez has created her own nonprofit, which supports small businesses.
So right now we're working on the downtown scavenger hunt for Pave the Path, and it's going to be around 200 to 300 people, which is a lot of people, but with the team that I've been working with, we have all been collaborating, and I really like what about it is that not only are we trying to focus on small and local businesses, but we're also going to try to focus on other businesses as well.
Pave the Path holds monthly meetings that include its participants in discussion with other student leaders from Northwest Indiana, and allows many other speakers to share their opinions and experiences with the group. Member Chase Roberts believes that the program has helped him to better evolve as a speaker and individual in conversation.
I feel like I've gained I'm usually very nervous talking and stuff. I feel like I've gotten better with connecting with people and connecting with all the other people at Pave the Path. I think it's really cool doing that.
Pave the Path works with students from about a dozen high schools in Northwest Indiana, and Carroll is included. Pave the Path's Youth Leadership Summit is taking place on the 1st and 2nd of June this year at PFW's Wallop Student Union. For Studio 415, I'm Samuel Armstrong.
That's all we have today. Thanks for watching.
If there's a story you would like us to cover, please let us know.
And for all of us here at Studio 415, have a great week, Carroll.